everyone, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last Podcast. I'm back, and my name is Josh.
Ooh.
This week, it's all three of us, and with me is Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What's up, pasta pals?
Hello, good Jim.
Pasta gals.
Pasta pals and gals.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Pasta
back
pals
from,
and garlic bread gals.
Garlic pasta pals and garlic bread gals.
That was harder to
Garlic.
say than I thought.
Those
my head.
ladies like their carbs.
Yeah, it's all carbs.
So I guess so. It's all carbs. Never
it's all
mind.
carbs.
It's all carbs. But, well, I'm back from my forced hiatus.
We forced him out.
You forced me out for 2/3 of the last week's podcast, but I shoved my way back in.
Hopefully you've learned a lesson.
Yeah. Quit my job. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I would like to.
Take that,
Pay for
Arby's.
Who's got the meat now?
Who's got the meats?
You took all the meat on your way out.
I took all of the meat. They had to close the Arby's down.
I want some curly fries.
Have you guys ever worked in food?
No, I actually haven't.
In that way, no. Well,
I mean,
I worked
in
at a
that
pizza
way?
place.
Wait, what do you think that meant?
I mean, like, that's like fast food. That's specific. That's not the same as like being like a waitress or something.
Yeah. I suppose you're correct. I mean, it's different environments for sure. I worked at a Caribou in college, so I worked at a coffee shop, and anybody that's like was actually a server or anything would definitely not include that as working in like the food industry, probably.
I mean, it's just the service. That's a frontline essential worker.
It's got its gross parts, I bet, still.
For the most part, it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
For me. Ben, you worked at a pizza place, right, Jimmy?
I did. I was actually a barista as well for a while, and I
At
worked
the pizza
at
place?
a pizza place. No,
Yeah,
separate,
you worked at a coffee pizza place?
separate, and I worked in a restaurant. I've had a lot of jobs. I forget how many jobs sometimes. I forgot about all three of these things until we started to talk about it.
All right, well, Joe, I guess you have to, you got to get acclimated to the food world. So if
Step it
I
up.
guess.
Cook
No
me
time like the
something.
present.
there's an opening at an Arby's if you need it.
Yeah. This is an opening for a essential onboarding manager at Arby's.
I feel like I've just heard people like crapping on Arby's recently, like on YouTube videos and such.
Not in
And
this
I was like,
household.
I love Arby's.
well, I haven't been to an Arby's in such a long time,
Arby's sauce.
but no part of me thinks that's a bad idea. Like,
Horsey
let's stop
sauce?
recording. Let's all meet up and
That
go to
spicy
an
fruit
Arby's
pep?
together.
Yeah, all the sauces are great.
Man, remember they used to have back in the day? They used to have like 7 sauces. They've cut it back to like 3. It makes me sad, but they're all delicious.
They have? Man, half the fun of going to an Arby's was like that, like incredibly long dispenser that you
Never-ending
could
row.
put. Yeah. I got sauces I knew I wasn't even going to use.
That's probably why they stopped doing it.
No, no, I had my ones that I liked. That 3-pepper sauce.
Yeah,
Is that what it
3-pep?
was?
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
got that. That one made
That's
the
a
cut.
good-
3-pep,
That's a good one.
horseradish, honey mustard, Arby's sauce.
I don't
And then
think
I think
they do
just
honey
ketchup.
mustard anymore.
No
Do
way.
they?
Honey mustard was one of my 3.
They did
me
as
too.
of like March 2020, but I can't confirm after that.
Maybe when
was like-
maybe when my wife gets it, she just doesn't grab any for me, and I just assume that it doesn't exist.
Do you ask every time for her to get horseradish, and she just sees it, looks at it, and goes,
Oh no,
no,
she always
Jimmy."
grabs that horsey sauce. It's the
Yeah,
honey
horsey sauce
mustard
is good,
that
too.
I want.
Yeah.
I mean, I want all of them, except ketchup. That's the only one I don't want.
Yeah.
I feel like I pick up ketchup, like one little paper cup
Monster.
of ketchup, but multiple paper cups of almost everything else.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Arby's curly fries are really good.
Yeah.
Arby's is great.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well. All right. We're not. This is not the world's most premier Arby's review podcast.
It is now.
Joe.
Nor are we sponsored by Arby's, so we have no affiliation.
No, yeah. Also, yeah, no. Until Arby's gives us money, fuck you, Arby's.
Yeah,
We're
fuck
gonna
off,
bleep
Arby's.
the name out each time, right? Each time we say it.
Every time we say Arby's, maybe
that would be worth it. I think. I'll tune in next week to see if it happens.
we'll see how tired I am while I'm editing this. That's really all that it'll come down to. So, okay, but that's not what this podcast is. Joe, for any of the newly initiated, first here, what is First and Last?
It's a TV pod where we start by watching just the first episode, and then we talk about our thoughts about it, and then we make some predictions for the finale, and then we skip right to the finale and just watch that, and then see how far off we were, and then just judge the whole show as if we had seen it, but we've only seen the first and last.
It's really just a great way to watch TV. It really is.
For a lot of shows, it is.
I'm finishing up Man in the High Castle. I'm on the fourth season. I probably got like 6 episodes left.
Mm-hmm.
Without watching the first and last, I never would have watched that show.
Does it seem to you now like the ending makes more sense, or are you still like pretty much just as confused?
I think now, so that big tube where those people like came out of,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what that tube is and now what's happening there, but I will say, I have a couple thoughts on this, so give me a second. They switched from season 3 to 4. It like went ahead in a year. They're like 1 year later, and like nothing really big happened at the end of 3. It wasn't like you needed to know what the aftermath was of something 1 year later, but they just did that. And so I kind of already feel like they were like, oh, we got to be done this season. And so they're already trying to like get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Which is whatever. That's fine. That's not that big of a deal. But the other one is the guy who plays Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat, who was the trade minister in it.
Yeah.
He's dead now, just FYI. But
Rip.
he was around for the first 3 seasons, and it just seems like he was such a good actor and a good character, and they had no idea what they really wanted to do with him. He was always just kind of doing something, but like 2 episodes he was doing this, and then 5 episodes he was doing this, and then 3 episodes he was doing this, and it was just like, just give this guy like a good central plot. They just did Shang Tsung dirty.
He needs his own spinoff.
Also, the way Joe Blake dies is awesome. Fuck Joe Blake, he sucks.
Yeah, that guy sucked.
He continued to suck, just FYI, for all of the time he was in. I bet a lot of people really liked him, but I found very little redeeming qualities of him, and for some reason, Juliana really liked him. And, for that, I judge her as well. But, Joe, I believe this week it is your show.
It is.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we decided?
Always.
What did you pick? What is the title of this podcast?
Yeah. This week we're gonna do Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Okay. Is that a Netflix?
It's on Netflix. It was a WB show.
Oh.
If you're unfamiliar, I would say like ease up on the Wikipedia, because I think this is a very interesting like title. Just a show called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend that I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts on what this might be about. So, are you guys familiar?
I am almost 100% unknowledgeable about this.
Great.
I would say.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes.
I've scrolled by the thumbnail and I assumed that it was. I had never heard of it before unless before I scrolled past it. So this is WB, not even CW.
Yes, just some basic stats. It is the CW, and it ran for 4 seasons from October 2015 to April 2019.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, CW hour-long show, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. What do you think that's about?
I mean, the minute you said it, I went sitcom.
Okay.
But then you said WB, and I went, no, not a sitcom. Because they don't do sitcoms. They do, what the WB does, they do two things. They do superhero shows, and they do, like, teen dramas.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, also Supernatural. Those are the...
Which
but
is
that's just
the combination of the two things.
Which is which is the combo of the two. So I'm gonna go Crazy Ex-Girlfriend right away. I'm like, is the main character the boyfriend and he's dealing with his ex-girlfriend, or is the main character the actual crazy ex-girlfriend? Mm-hmm. Which that could be fun too. So what I'm gonna say is that this show is about the person that is the main character is in self the crazy ex-girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So it starts off with a breakup, a la, what is that? I forgot what the show was. We watched it on this. I'll come up with it later. I'm trying to stay away from Wikipedia now because you said, like, don't go by it. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even looking it up. Do I know who the main character is, like the actors in this?
No, there's no one famous
nobodies?
in this show.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 seasons. So it starts off with boyfriend, girlfriend hanging out in their Cincinnati apartment. Cincinnati, Ohio is where it takes place. Mm-hmm. And they break up. She throws a goldfish at his head because that's nuts, right? Mm-hmm. Then he leaves. She picks the goldfish back up, puts it in a bowl, or whatever. Calls her best friend.
Oh, like not a goldfish cracker, like a literal goldfish.
This is a crazy
that's
woman.
That's different. Yeah, that's much crazier.
This individual is a crazy person. Throws an actual goldfish.
Okay.
Like not even like the aquarium, like the fish bowl. Just like grabs it out of the bowl.
Yeah, grabs the fish out of the bowl.
Slaps him with a goldfish across the face.
She's crazy. She's not insane, Jimmy. She doesn't want to break glass in her own apartment, but she will throw her boyfriend's fish at him.
Oh, his own fish, okay.
Yeah, well, but he leaves and the fish stays, so the fish becomes a compatriot throughout the show.
Does it talk?
No, dude, come on. Fish don't talk.
No, it's the CW, you know. Could
no,
be
this is
supernatural
fair.
Fish.
And so boyfriend comes around every once in a while, whatever. I'm trying to think of what happens in the first episode after that, because that's like the first 15 minutes of the show, maybe even like the cold open.
Yeah,
it's just that.
Mm-hmm. Here's your credits roll. opening credits.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Title card.
You'd be hooked. You'd be kind of hooked, right? Like, what's about
the show delivered.
Yeah. So okay, that's all I'm going with. Before I'll let Jimmy talk now.
Okay. Wait, so like 1 second though. So then, like the show is about this girl who is crazy and like her continuing to be crazy from then on.
I think it's maybe like almost like a self-realization, and they're like, wait a minute, am I the crazy one in this relationship? Like, did I do this?
Okay.
And then it's kind of like that self-reflection, and then she maybe goes on another date or two. Like her best friend's like, screw Leonard, he wasn't good for you. Mm-hmm. Keep his fish and go on some more dates. And then maybe she goes on another date at the end of the episode, and she like, that doesn't go well. And then she goes like, wait a minute, I'm doing weird things. So like she somewhat has moments of clarity, but for the most part while you're watching it, you're like, this is a crazy person.
Okay, so she's trying to be less crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it's that at all.
Yeah.
I think actually I who knows, I don't know, but what I want is for this to be more dark and like,
what's darker than throwing a live fish at another human being, Jimmy?
I don't know. Murder. I think maybe she's. I mean, and maybe this takes place in Salem, and she's a witch, but it's it's 2020 because it's CW, so there's probably some powers involved. probably some witchcraft. And I'm thinking like a dark comedy, like what was that Drew Barrymore?
Oh, the Santa Clarita?
Yeah, Santa
diet?
Clarita
No.
diet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but she's like, it's more like it's Dexter. It's endearing that she's a murderer. You like this person.
Oh, I see it.
Done.
So she is.
Oh, she's like an crazy ex-girlfriend because she keeps murdering the people she's dating or something?
Yeah, probably. Murder whoever.
Yeah.
I like that, but I kind of do like this like buddy cop with a woman and a fish trying to better herself. That sounds fun too, though.
Yeah. So I'll say so I have seen the show. I've seen like the whole first season and maybe a little bit of the second. But when I first heard the title, I thought it was like kind of a combination of what you guys said, where I thought it was like a dark comedy, but from like the guy's perspective, where like it's this guy trying to ditch his like murderous ex-girlfriend or something.
Sure.
But
were you correct?
No, way off.
Oh. All right. So none of us are right.
Yeah.
Or maybe we are.
Or
I don't
maybe
know.
there's a fish. Who knows?
Or maybe there's a fish. All right.
Dope.
I mean, is that Joe? Do you need to give us any more details before we go into the first episode? If we're trying to stick away from the Wikipedia.
No, I think that's good because I think I guess the last thing I'd say about this before diving in is that I've never had such a reaction to a show title, at least that I can remember, as to this, where people have told me like, hey, like you should watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and I'm just like, yeah, no thanks, just based on the title.
Right.
I
Doesn't sound like something I want to watch.
Yeah, it sounds like any of the except Jimmy's show sounded kind of cool, but like
Thanks.
Thanks, man. What's this hate on this fish comedy I got going on?
Not hating on the fish comedy, but it doesn't seem like a show I would want to watch.
There's a character in Pie World now that has a fish that they talk to. I'm just saying. I'm adding that.
So just like based on that, I was always surprised when people had like mentioned this show to me. I'm just like, what? No, that sounds terrible. It's on the CW, even worse.
No,
So
me
how
and Jimmy
much of this
know
have you
CW delivers. Come on now.
I've seen all of the first season and maybe like half the second season,
Okay.
and then just kind of fell off. But yeah,
All right. So should we get into it then?
let's do it.
Do you have the first episode name, Joe?
I did. It's called Josh Just Happens to Live Here.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get to it. We'll see you after I find out where I live. We'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It was called Josh Just Happens to Live Here. And I can confirm, I do. Jimmy, do you have a write-up?
You live there. After a chance encounter with childhood sweetheart Josh Chan, Rebecca Bunch, that was her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bunch?
Bunch.
Uproots her life and moves across the country, hoping to find happiness in his arms. As Rebecca settles in, new coworker Paula begins meddling in her business. And that's the kind of non-teaser. Spoiler is she's crazy. She's crazy.
Yeah. So the overall premise is that the main character is Rebecca, who's a like big time lawyer in New York, who just like on chance meets her like middle school or a high school ex-boyfriend.
She said they were 16.
Okay, so like high school ex-boyfriend Josh, just like on the street, and then because she's like not satisfied with her life, decides to move to where he's moving to in like West Covina, California. And then so the first episode is like dealing with that transition. But that's the premise, that she is the crazy ex-girlfriend.
So I was right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was right about that part. The fish harm, I wasn't right about.
No fish were harmed.
No fish were harmed in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
But so right off the bat, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wrote at some point, oh, so this is a musical.
Yeah. I forgot about the other thing that the CW loves, and that's singing randomly.
Yeah, but this is different than obviously like your Arrow singing your Flash
your
singing episode, your
episode per season.
Your random Riverdale sing. They
do that too.
Oh, they've all done it. I think Supernatural did a singing episode, so
of course. Yeah, you're right. This isn't that.
It's more a bad parallel is it's a Flight of the Conchords, where there's like 2 to 3 songs.
It's Flight of the Conchords, but from the perspective of Mel, the crazy stalker woman. Kristen Shaw. Yeah, 100%.
No, I think that's a pretty good comparison. It's not a musical show, but it is a show with a heavy music component, and like there's like 2 or 3 like original songs per episode.
Nice.
Which my first thought was, man, this must be expensive.
High production.
Because, and especially just how many, I think, episodes there are in a season.
Mm-hmm.
There was, what'd you say, like 60 plus episodes of the show?
Yeah.
I'm still not cheating on Wikipedia.
First season is 18 episodes, according to Netflix.
That's like all of Flight of the Conchords. Having that much... Right. Having that much original music being made for every week of TV is a lot of work to like keep up, and so having this have gone on for 4 years is it going to be bad at the end? Like, did they get lazy, or like does it?
Ideas?
Or are they just like
short?
Sure, but it's still a lot of work.
Yeah, it still takes a lot of work compared to writing your a basic sitcom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, because of the like long form, like storytelling that's in the show, unlike Flight of the Conchords or something like that, which is kind of like it's like one episode is kind of in its own, like it's the single story. There's not too much that like flows from episode to episode in like something like Flight of the Conchords. There is like overarching stuff, but it's just like inside jokes that'll last over the season kind of stuff. But this is going to be a full story arc and then music that has to go along with whatever the story is.
Yeah. Yeah, so you figured they've written a lot of the songs like in advance, like maybe even in advance of like where they necessarily know they're going to place their songs. Like the 2 songs that were featured in this episode was I think just called West Covina, and it's about her just like daydreaming about this like town in California that Josh lives in and how everything is going to be great when she's there, but like it's also like just about this like
just pretty
shitty bleak. Pretty bleak, like just like nowhere town in California, which is maybe one of my favorite like aspects of the show, is that they like, I think I've told you guys this before, but like I hate a lot of like California things in media. Like I don't like California songs, especially. I just have a distaste for like the romanticization.
Sure,
there's a word there.
So you like hate Katy Perry?
Yeah, like California Girls is one of the one of my least favorite Katy Perry songs. But yeah, I just hate the idea of just like people playing up California too much. But in this show, they like their presentation of California is like the California that I've seen when I've like visited family out there, where it's just like it's just essentially it's a warmer Bloomington, like like it's just like anywhere else, it's strip malls and whatever, and like sure, it's like the West Coast, but like you're still like far from the beach, there's a recurring joke in this episode where they keep saying like, oh yeah, West Covina, we're like only 2 hours from the beach, but 4 hours with traffic.
And as I understand, there's always traffic.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Right.
That's what I gathered.
But yeah, I was saying there's like that song, which is the West Covina song, which is clearly like made for this first episode. But then there's the other song is like this sexy getting ready song, which is about just like the like violence it takes for like women to get ready to like go out.
Violence.
Yeah.
And like that song could have been like in any episode. It didn't really need to be in this one. So I wonder if they have songs queued up that they have like ideas for, and then they like figure them out later. Whereas some other songs might be like very plot focused.
Sure. There's just a notebook of random like Rachel Bloom songs that didn't make it into her like YouTube's into her shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun that she's also the writer of the show, writer and creator.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that in the beginning credits that were happening. So, okay. So she moves to California.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Because she quits her, obviously, law firm in New York. She goes to a what is it called? White Feather?
Yeah, White Feather is the name of the firm.
And it's obviously just this white guy. When did
he says he's part like
he's 1/8 Cherokee.
Yeah. Yikes.
So that happened.
Daryl Whitefeather.
Yeah, she's about to get this like big promotion to like junior partner at her firm, and then leaves.
Yeah, because there's just too many signs. Literal signs telling her to leave.
She keeps seeing these advertisements for like I can't remember whether it's for butter or for biscuits or something.
It's butter, yeah.
It's butter, but like the copy on it says like, when was the last time you were truly happy? And it's like in a commercial, like, and on a billboard, and she's like, what a weird ad campaign.
Very existential butter.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, one of my first thoughts was when that guy, I know you are talking about butter just now, but I was going I had to remember who I wanted to say it was when the law firm guy said he was 1/8 Cherokee. I was like, when did this come out? And then when did Elizabeth Warren say she was like part Native American?
Yeah, would have been after.
I think, and this would have been afterwards. So, just saying. Okay, so then she gets a new offer. When you meet him, he's weird. He's going to be one of those like weird work people that she interacts with.
Mm-hmm.
But they were funny and witty together, so like it was good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the big other person in the office is Paula, who she's like the head paralegal.
Mm-hmm.
And she just immediately has like a problem with Rachel or Rebecca.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like doesn't believe her and just like stalks her, I guess.
Yeah, because she immediately knows something's up, just like based on her resume. Why is she moving out to this like nowhere law firm?
Right.
Oh, but I guess she decides that Rebecca is like, you think you're better than me, and so and I don't know why you're here, and that's why she does it, which is like not. But I mean,
Paula straight up asks her, right? Like, what are you doing here? And then she's like, and then she can tell that Rebecca's lying about it,
right?
Or like doesn't want to say that she doesn't really want to believe it. Even it seems that she's nuts. But so then Paula's like, you know what? Actually, don't tell me, because there's nothing to do in this shithole town anyway. This shithole country. I'm sorry. And it's just like it's just an ugly derogatory term now.
It's pretty gross.
Butthole town. And it's just more fun at this point to just like try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on with this lady.
And she does before Rebecca even really realizes that she's crazy.
Yeah. crazy for like leaving her like successful life behind to like chase this guy
who has a girlfriend.
Yeah, who she finds out has a girlfriend.
Well, she didn't know that before she moved.
Yeah, seems like something she could have investigated.
She did, and his Facebook status was single.
Yeah.
So she's just tracking this guy down using his Facebook and seeing like where he's checked in. And ends up at this like baseball park, and there's a bartender who happens to know Josh, and then happens to know that he's going to the same like party the next night. So she goes on a date with this dude to this party just to try to find Josh. She keeps telling him to make out in new places so that she can just watch out while his eyes are closed. Which is pretty funny.
No, it's creepy. Shouldn't be making out with your eyes wide open. It's weird.
That's a crazy ex-girlfriend move right there.
That is definitely true. Well, and then she finds. Oh, and then Paula shows up at the party and is like, "I know why you're here. You're here to like follow Josh Chan. You're nuts." And then she's like, "Oh my God, I'm crazy." And then Paula's like, "Wait a minute, you're not crazy. You're in love." And so the only thing, I think that's fun, and I think their shenanigans is going to be fun, but I kind of wish they would have kept this like snooping Paula like messing with Rebecca like thing going on for a little bit, because I did dig her like being all like, "Hey, what's up with you?" Like her not trusting her. That was fun. And so, but now they're best friends apparently.
Yeah, it was a little fun like cat and mouse that they could have kept going.
Yeah. But so then Paula just says like, "We're gonna help you like land the guy, and you're in love, and this is beautiful, and my life sucks. So I guess I'm just gonna like ride this wave with you."
Yeah, it's almost she's like she's like participating in like a like real life telenovela or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, and that's pretty much where it ended, right? Like they decided that they're gonna go after Josh now, and this is what both of their life goals are.
I mean, technically, it ended with Nipsey Hussle, because he had a random like cameo in the "Sexy Getting Ready" song, and where he realizes that he's like part of the patriarchy, and then at the end he's calling his bitches to apologize, crossing their names off his list to apologize to them.
That part in in the second song in the bathroom when he walks in and starts rapping, then he turns around and he's like, "Oh no, what is happening?
This is how women have to get ready."
And he just like slowly goes from like crazy rapper to like, "I'm so sorry," and like walks away. I laughed out loud in that part.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The humor in this show is very good, I think.
I lolled.
Good.
Yeah, well, so I think a lot of this does not work unless it's funny. I mean, that's maybe a stupid thing to say about a comedy. Like, of course it needs to be funny. But I just think there's a lot of elements of this, like with her being kind of crazy and this all being about chasing a guy and stuff like that like wouldn't work if it was being played like in earnest, or like even just like a touch more earnest and like less funny and self-aware.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely with like sad, dark, sad comedy of just like, it's funny how sad and crazy she is.
Well, like there's that
and
part
her playing. What's it go?
Because I was watching it with Claire and she'd seen the whole show, and there's like there's a part where after she had just moved to California, and she's like, I think she's listening to a voicemail from her mom while she's pouring out like all of her pills down the sink.
Yeah.
And like Claire just mentioned, just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe like that they did that in like the first episode." And like, I think when you're just watching this first episode, like that's just like a one-off joke that like, oh, she's just like dumping out her medication, but like to like, I guess if you know where the show goes from there and like can like reasonably predict that she gets a little crazier from here, it's like, oh my God, this is where it starts. Like she used to be a successful lawyer, then she went off her medication and and now she's like on this weird trip.
You know what's funny is now that you mentioned it, when she was doing that and pouring her medication into the sink, I was in my mind like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, but like they have seasons of stuff to fill, so obviously they didn't make her like go 2 weeks later. Now she's like way different a little bit because it doesn't have medication. This is going to be a slow burn. But when that was happening, I did think about that, but then I promptly forgot about it because
it's just kind of it's just like
she
a quick
waxed
scene.
her butthole and blood went on the wall.
That was amazing. Yeah, I did not even really think about that either. I didn't give that a second thought. Like right off the bat, her coworker at the New York law firm is telling her like, surprise, you're getting promoted, and she's like, I just need a second, and she goes outside and she's trying to open her pill bottle and spills
Is that
meds everywhere and doesn't take any from like that point on in the whole episode. So very interesting.
Okay.
This whole series is just going to be in her own mind. It didn't happen. It was all a dream. It's all a snow globe.
It's all St. Elsewhere.
Gotta change my predicts.
Right. So why don't we get to predictions? Because let's do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All of us have 4 predictions, and then at the end of that, we're gonna say if we think Josh and Rebecca are together at the end. So I'll go first. My first prediction is that Rebecca moves to the Midwest.
Ooh.
Okay.
Interesting.
We'll find out what crazy or sane reason why in the finale. I think Paula is now a partner at the firm or a firm. I think one of her storylines was she like thinks she could be better off or like doing more with her life. And that's one of her things, and I think she gets there.
Good for her.
Like not at White Feather, like at a
maybe it's White Feather, maybe it's not. I'm not gonna pin her down to one firm, Jimmy. She can be a partner at any firm she wants.
Sure.
Maybe it's
even know if
Paula,
that's a
whatever
thing
her name, and Saul Goodman.
All right.
Attorneys at law. Better call Paula. My third one is that they once again sing the West Covina song, or like that thing. That's the bookmark.
A reprise.
As I hear West Covina at one point. And number 4, there's gonna be a blimp in the air.
Man, running out of opportunities for blimps. If that's
really, only a couple episodes left to get a blimp in this season. So those are mine.
Wait, you didn't say?
No, I'll wait. I'll wait till everyone's done.
Oh,
okay.
In unison.
Yeah. I'll go. I have that Rebecca is now the mayor of West Covina. I think she just loves the town so much that she becomes mayor. Yeah. I think that Greg, the bartender, leaves town. I think that's going to be his arc, is that he's a guy who's kind of stuck in this town and now he gets to leave. So Greg leaves town.
Nice.
I think that they finally go to the beach. I think that they like treat the beach as like this magical far off place. And I think that they finally make it there.
In a blimp?
No. In a regular car. With traffic. And then I also have a West Covina reprise. I think they call back to that song.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys know something I don't.
I mean,
no
we're
musicals.
betting on we're betting on the opposite songs, unfortunately.
Speaking of songs, I'll do my songs one. I think Greg gets a song. Which is the bartender.
Like he's singing it, or she sings it about him.
Yeah. So in this pilot, whatever, That's in the first episode. She's the one that's like leading all these songs, and it's kind of her deal. I think Greg is still around, and he gets a song because he's also that's Santino Fontana, who is Hans in Frozen.
Huh. Okay.
And I assume he's also the person who's singing for Hans. I'm pretty sure all the voice actors are also the singers in that movie. Like Kristen Bell. That blew my mind. I didn't know she sang. I just assumed some other, like, it was Disney. Doesn't have to be the same. Anyway, he's got a song. Number 2, I think. So there was like 2 original songs in this first one, plus I think like a South Pacific or whatever that first song.
Oh yeah, the South Pacific.
So I think there's 3 original songs in this finale. I think there's a funeral because we haven't had a funeral in a while in the finale.
Truth.
So why not? And then number 4, I think Rebecca has her own law firm now.
Cool.
Just gotta glow up.
All right. Okay, so on the count of 3, are Josh and Rebecca together? Jimmy, what do you think?
No.
Are they together? Joe?
No.
I'll round it out with 3 no's.
All right.
There.
We all get a point. Mark it. I think she's
don't know
with
that
Greg.
Yet. Okay. I think she chases Greg to the Midwest when he moves from Joe's prediction.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess I think neither Josh nor Greg, because I have Greg leaving town. So.
Oh, that's right.
Option C.
Well,
I could see this being like she's not with anybody at the end, but she goes like crazy ex-girlfriend on a different person.
Yeah.
And like that's how it transitions to like it's the
just
end.
A different boyfriend.
No, I don't even think in each season. I think Crazy Ex-Girlfriend as this 4-season series is all about her being crazy about Josh, and then like David, who's like from her 15-year-old summer camp, like 1 year before, is even better.
From her bat mitzvah.
Yeah, and then she travels to the
13.
Midwest.
Is that 13? I'll Google it.
Oh yeah, do we need to talk about
That's
the
13.
Possibly racist or maybe playfully racist jokes that we're doing at that law firm?
Playful anti-Semitism.
She was like,
he was sorry.
when I get back, I have to talk about the Jew thing. And I was like, oh, what? Jeez.
Because that's a conversation.
So, all right. Okay, well, let's just watch the finale, huh? Oh, Joe, what are we watching here?
Oh, so
it seems weird to me.
Yeah. So they did the whole show. Of the last season is actually, it's 18 episodes, but the last episode technically is they're just like live concert.
Awesome.
So like
Okay.
narrative wise, the second to last episode is really the last episode of the show. So we'll watch that. It's entitled.
So I'm in Love. Is that one?
Yeah, it's entitled "I'm in Love."
Dope.
Sweet. All right. Well, let's watch that, and then we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're doing the finale of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which was called I'm in Love. Do you have a write-up? Big pasta pump, Papa Jim?
Pasta pump, big Papa pump. Is that what you were gonna say?
Big pump of pasta pump, Jim.
I'm into it. Okay, here's what I have from the Netflix. Will it be Josh, Nathaniel, or Greg? Rebecca plans to reveal her big decision at a Valentine's Day open mic. Dun, dun,
It's kind of weird,
dun.
right? It's kind of a weird way to do it.
Pretty weird premise. Not super interesting. Or
I'm curious now, Joe, of you having seen a couple seasons of the show, skipping now forward to the end. How'd you feel about that?
Felt pretty good. I mean, so we clearly met Josh in the first episode, and I guess she had gone on a date with Greg in the first episode, but
Yep.
Around the time where I stopped watching the show, which I think was like early season 2, she was like dating Greg, which I was not into, and then she had like kind of moved on to Josh again, and I wasn't into that either, so I think that's kind of where I like fell off. I was just like, I don't think she should be with either of these guys. I don't like where the show's going. But I had never seen Nathaniel before.
Okay.
So I guess I'm not. I mean, yeah. If there was gonna be some sort of like choose between 3 guys here at the end, I guess I would have guessed that it was between Josh, Greg, and someone else, because I'd already seen them as part of the mix here.
Sure. I was curious, just based on like feeling, it felt a little less funny. Maybe just because it was the end. Definitely a little less funny.
Right.
And then a little less singy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It
Which
seemed like
I think
maybe we got like a medley.
Yeah, there was a scene in the middle where it was like the 11 o'clock song that she said that like at this point in the show you're supposed to have like a big revelation, and it's called the 11 o'clock show song because that's like when it would hit, like when you see like a Broadway show. And yeah, she does this song that's just like a medley of other songs in the show. Like I wasn't sure if it was a medley. I wasn't sure if it was real songs at first, but then I started to recognize some of the songs.
Okay.
But yeah, so the was a medley of actual songs from the show. But that was the only song. There wasn't any other original song in this, I don't think.
No. I can tell you for a fact there was not.
I'll say the only other time they sung was when her and Paula did like that little, like
Right.
I would maybe consider it a ditty, if anything.
It
in
was,
the
yeah, it
dream
was just
world.
a little reprise of the song of West Covina that they sung
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
in the pilot.
Yeah, remember that when they sing West Covina? But yeah. So I was bummed out about that because I liked the songs, so I wanted more, especially in the finale. I thought there would be like almost like a big overture, just like some big banger going out.
So I guess like
think.
Maybe we should skip right to the end, but the overall plot here is she's trying to choose between these 3 guys, and it ends up that she like had told these guys, or it's a little bit unclear in the beginning because they're talking about like they're doing this thing on Valentine's Day, and there's also clips of them like getting ready for an open mic on Valentine's Day, but then somewhere in the middle of the episode it becomes clear that this one Valentine's Day she's telling each of the guys like which one she's going to choose, but then a year later is this actual open mic, and she took the year, she chose none of the guys, but she took the year to like learn like playing the piano and singing and writing music because she had all these songs in her head, that Paula encourages her to like write out her songs. So she's performing this song at her open mic after she gives this speech about love. And then so she's about to play the song, and then the show ends.
Yeah.
Credits roll.
It made me sad. I really wanted to hear that song.
Yeah, I was really expecting to hear like one last song.
Really? I mean, yeah. I felt like I saw it coming. Like the way it was set up was like she took so long, like in front of the piano. I was like, oh, okay, the show's over right now.
It's crazy how different we watch TV because I was 100% expecting a song. Like I was for sure there was going to be a song, and then there wasn't one, and my heart broke.
because Josh, you've just, I mean, assuming you had actually watched the whole show, which is not what we do here, you had just heard all the songs because she got done explaining to Paula. She finally apparently is coming out that when she stares off into space and other people don't know what the hell's wrong with her, she's imagining herself in a musical number, which is also exactly Zoe's, what is it? Zoe's something extraordinary playlist. Have you seen that show?
No.
I think that, and that also has Skylar Astin in it, who is the guy who becomes Greg. He wasn't Greg in the first episode.
I had to look that up because when they first showed Greg, I was like, did he get some like work done in his face? It looks smoother.
Okay, good. Because I feel like
work done. He became Skylar Astin.
I'm happy because I thought at one point there was two dudes hanging out, and then she said something Greg, and then it panned back to those two dudes, and I was like, yeah, no, neither one of those dudes is Greg. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
they recast.
Just different actor for season 4. Mm-hmm.
Different.
Oh wow! So he was
singing actor.
He was in 3 seasons, and then they replaced him.
I think
I read 2.
Yeah, he was in 1 and 2, and then left for season 3, and then they brought back a different actor for season 4.
Okay, so like Greg just wasn't in season 3 at all.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
The Nathaniel season.
I guess that'll help you kind of forget what Greg looked like. A little bit,
yeah.
It's just another generic white dude. Singing.
It was close enough that it had me thinking he had some work done on his face.
right. Yeah,
it's close enough. Yeah.
I was gonna say the boss is still in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, right. White Feather.
There's a lot of characters here in the end.
Yeah, there is.
Just because like it's all the characters plus they all have like significant others.
Right.
And I bet that's all like explored throughout the show, but I was just like, it was a little bit jarring or surprising at least. Like the first scene at the open mic, like 3 characters walk in that are all like clearly friends with Rebecca, but I've never seen them before. And like, I have no idea how they're connected to anybody else.
Right.
And it just goes to show how far like they went with just like expanding out characters, I guess.
Yeah. Especially like if you don't even recognize any of these people after seeing almost a couple seasons. Yeah, there was a lot of, and it was kind of set up like a clip show, but with seemingly all new like scene clips of these like people doing their daily things. And then she goes around and says like her kind of final stuff to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The only person I recognized was, I think her name was Heather, and she is in a show. She's in the new Tina Fey show right now with Ted Danson, the Mr. Mayor. That's kind of funny.
Heard good things.
I can't imagine. It's one of those I can't imagine it lasts more than a season, but it's also a Tina Fey show, so probably will.
I think she's got 5 seasons in her.
Plus Ted Danson's great.
Exactly.
What
Some show we just watched called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh yeah, so anyway, I was saying, so now all the songs that she's writing down are the songs that we've heard over the last 4 seasons, you know? So she's not going to sit down and like play you a brand new song that she just wrote.
I mean, I get what you're saying, and it does make sense in that manner. But I also, I wanted her to have an epiphany at that exact moment and play a new song or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, watching a show that features musical stuff. I just wanted to hear more musical stuff. Look, I mean, it's a testament to the fact that I just wanted to hear another song. Like I liked them all. I think the comedy. Joe, you said this in part one, that like the comedy of the show makes it like the musical. They work really well together, and it just that works. Yeah, and I just want to keep hearing more songs.
Yeah, and I think this episode definitely could have used more of that magic.
Yeah, for sure. It felt a little bit more serious, but I mean, I think that's just kind of what happens in a lot of shows when they're trying to get to the finale. They just get more serious.
Mm-hmm. Is
there an example that you guys can think of like comedy or a sitcom even that we watched that like really maintained like that hilarious nature that they had in seasons 1 and 2, like in the finale? I'm trying to think. And it escapes me right now, but
I feel like if there is a show, it like probably wasn't good.
Right,
okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like most like well done comedies that have a little bit of heart try to lean on that heart a little bit in the finale. Mm-hmm. Mostly because like you're you've already spent seasons with the jokes and stuff, and you're just looking for some sort of closure. I thought that this was interesting in that it felt a little bit like an anti-finale, like in just doing all those things. Like you're expecting this big song and there is no big song. Yeah. You're expecting her to choose between the 3 guys, but she explicitly does not. Which, and some of that stuff is like kind of predictable, but like it just is interesting that I think it, by sidestepping those expectations, it kind of works. At least for me, it worked in that way. I don't know if other people would be like pissed off that she didn't end up with Josh or something, but I'm just, for me, I'm just kind of like, no, good, great.
I mean, from episode 1, I wasn't really into Josh, so it's fine.
Yeah, but just a bro.
Pretty much her whole speech at the end is about like you just don't like, it's not about who you end up with. Like romantic love is supposed to be like just a piece of who you are, which like if you're watching this show, like if you're Paula and you're just like interested in the drama of this, like maybe you're a little disappointed that she doesn't end up with someone. But for me, I'm like, hell yeah.
Jill's like, there's no chance for sex now.
Yeah,
keep
exactly.
it
up. Keep working on your music.
Nice. Yeah, I get the sentiment and like the moral of the story, and I'm into that. I don't know that I was into the execution. It definitely felt like a show that has been declining a little bit, maybe. I don't know. And just like maybe it just felt a little, the whole like episode just kind of felt a little clunky, that I just sort of lost interest by the time she finally got around to the point. Because like with right off the bat, the show started, and then like she finds out 30 seconds into it that she's actually just dreaming. So it's like, okay, here we go. And then and then it was jumping around chronologically all over the place. And then into other people's lives back and forth, and I totally lost track of what was actually happening in real time.
Yeah, in present day, yeah.
But other than all of that, awesome.
And there's a big difference in going from the first to the last here, where the first has so much like energy and is so big, and then this last one was so small. It's really just these, even though there's a lot of characters, but it's really just narrowed down to just these characters, and like really like 2 sets for the most part. It's like the part at Rebecca's house and then the part at the open mic.
Yep.
Yeah, there was definitely some just like excitement about a show in the first episode that was missing from the last one. And maybe that's what I was trying to get at for being like quote unquote as funny, and maybe it was just that energy that the show didn't have that I was thinking about for that. So before we get into predictions then, Joey, I guess you've seen some of this show, so did our journey tonight make you want to go back and finish what you have started?
Yeah, I think because
convincing.
Because a big part of why I fell off was because I said that she was like dating Greg and moved on to Josh, and I was just not into the storyline of her just like chasing these dudes. Especially when she's got like some clear problems of her own. And to know that the show ends up with her not picking either of those dudes, like makes me think that maybe I'm in good hands for watching the rest of these seasons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jimmy, are you gonna watch it for the exact same reasons? Or...
Not for the same reasons. I just want the musicals. I just want the silly tunes.
I'm actually in a pretty solid agreement with you, Jimmy. I really like the energy and the songs in the first one, and I was a little bummed that I didn't get any. I mean, we got an original melody kind of song for whatever from the show, but we didn't get more music in this last one. So I just want to hear more music.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see myself
her, like YouTube.
Maybe I could do that, but I could also see myself now like starting this first season and getting like, you know, how is it 18 episodes this first season?
Yeah, 18.
I mean, 18 seems like a lot, where I feel like I could probably watch like 10 and then I'd be like, yeah, I musicaled out for a little while, and that was great and I liked it. But I could see myself starting this but not finishing it like original Joe did.
Mm-hmm.
I think the more I'm talking myself into just finding her YouTube channel. Also, I read that there was other more explicit versions of songs recorded, and that just went straight to her YouTube.
I'm assuming you cannot go wrong with looking up Rebecca Bloom's YouTube.
Plus, if you read her like bio thing, she like went viral, and that's how she like got found, from like these little ditties that she did.
Nice.
I mean,
yeah. I was just gonna say I have a couple show notes. Before we get to predicts, one was just that this is from the Wikipedia that the show was incredibly low in terms of ratings for all 4 seasons. Wow. It says that in 3 of the 4 seasons, it finished in last place for the season in total viewers among all regularly scheduled broadcast programs. The lone exception was in the second to last season, where it was the bottom show was a show called Life Sentence that was also on CW.
Ooh.
But yeah, it says that it's ultimately like one of the lowest rated shows in television history to ever last 4 seasons.
Wow. There's so many way worse TV shows that are so popular.
Yeah. I did a little bit of
CW.
Every Law and Order probably.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of like Google research says that at the time that this show premiered in 2015, that's when like the CW just like worked out a streaming deal with Netflix and Hulu. So they were just like flushed with cash and like just needed to get content out and like didn't really care about ratings so much.
Nice.
So really, it was almost like the only time this show probably would have actually made it. And
right? Yeah, a few years earlier or later, like for sure would have just gotten canceled after 1 season.
Dang.
Yeah.
Nuts.
The other
it makes me want to watch it a little bit more, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun to see someone just swinging for the fences because who cares about ratings. The other note is that a lot of the songs were written and co-written by Adam Schlesinger, who is he's done a lot of movie and TV stuff. Like notably, he wrote like That Thing You Do and like other songs from that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like the guy from Fountains of Wayne.
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he passed away last year of COVID.
Yeah. Yikes.
But yeah, so he's primarily responsible for a lot of the songs in this.
Huh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy ex-girlfriend.
That's crazy ex-girlfriend. I just, speaking of random show notes, Michael McDonald was the MC of the open mic night. He's of Mad TV fame. He's what's the baby character, like Stewart or something? Stewie.
Mm. Oh, you talking about the guy that's like
he plays
like,
the
Don't
baby.
Touch Me, the Stewart guy?
Yeah.
Is that
Michael McDonald.
He plays the baby.
Plays the baby.
Look what I can do.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah, I know Stewart.
Google it.
YouTube Stewart Mad TV. All right. So is it prediction time then?
Mm-hmm. Believe so.
I went first, so I'll go first again. Rebecca moves to the Midwest. I don't think that all took place in the Midwest all of a sudden. So
this entire show took place in West Covina, California.
Mm-hmm.
Paula is a partner at the firm, or at a firm. No, she wasn't for sure. And then she talked to that lady about something, and then the lady was like specifically like, "Well, the partners are like busy right now, so we can't do it." And I was like, "No." And then she walked out, and the lady was like, "Wait, let's talk though." And I was like, "Make her partner," but it didn't happen. So she was doing well though. She seemed like she like really found her dream and chased it at some point. Third one is sings the West Covina song. I mean, they didn't really say. I really wanted to hear like the West Covina.
Yeah, they didn't sing the hook, but they reprised part of it.
Yeah, I got like a reprisal of the wrong part.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bummer.
The same song.
Yeah, I would count it.
You'll count it? All right, cool.
Because it's the same as my prediction, and I'm counting it.
Yes. All right, fair enough. 1 point for a blimp. I didn't see any. I don't think I saw the sky in this episode.
No,
I think they were inside the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then did Josh and Rebecca together, and I said no, and that is also correct.
All right.
So I'm taking 2 points.
Cool. I had Rebecca. Rebecca is the mayor of West Covina, and she's not.
I would have really liked that to be true, though. By the way, just that was such a good prediction.
I have that Greg leaves town, which he was there, so he didn't leave, but he did get a new face. He's smoother.
The old Greg technically left town.
Yeah, I guess. A bumpy Greg.
Terrible nickname. Bumpy Greg.
I have that they go to the beach. I thought that was going to be like an accomplishment of them, but they didn't. Maybe that happens in the show. And then I had a West Covina reprise, which there was just a taste of it, just enough. And then I also had no Josh, or not with Josh at the end. So 2 points for me too.
Well, good for you. I had Greg gets a song, and I assume he's got to. You don't get the pitch perfect guy to not have him sing stuff. Oh, because he's also in that Zoe's Playlist show. I said that right? Which is literally the exact same premise as this. This chick is singing in her own head. Only it's with the OC guy with the eyebrows. That's a good
Eyebrow
show.
guy.
I wonder if that's done. We should do that. Anyway, I thought there'd be 3 songs at least. There was a medley of about 30 songs. Huh? Huh?
No, I would give you 2 songs tops.
Dang. Then I thought maybe we'd see a funeral. No funeral. Not even in the clips. And then I said she had her own law firm, and I couldn't really tell. She was obviously doing law with someone and was doing it with Paula, but then she had left.
Yeah.
I don't.
But she also there's like some scenes where she was at like a pretzel place that looked like it was called Rebetzel's Pretzels. You guys didn't notice that?
I saw the pretzel thing, but I didn't look. I didn't read the words.
Yeah, it says Rebetzel's Pretzels. So I wonder if she owns a pretzel place.
I like that.
That's don't think she works at a law firm. Or I don't think.
Well, Paula said when she was talking to her friend and saying that she couldn't help her friend, that Rebecca and she named a couple people right away, and we're like, they're taking all my cases, and the lady was not psyched about it. But Rebecca's name was in there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do remember that she said like Laura, Rebecca, and someone else are taking over the cases.
But who's to say? I tried to just do a quick glance at Wikipedia and could not tell. So inconclusive. But she is not with Josh, so I get 1 point.
Yay for not being with Josh. All right. Well, that's it then, huh?
I guess so.
Guess that's it. Time to hit the old dusty trail, listeners.
If you're from West Covina, California, I'm very sorry.
Is that a real place?
Yeah, it's a real place, and I called it a shithole, like some kind of orange asshole.
Oh, man. Well, hey, if you want to give Jimmy a piece of your mind, you can hit us up at FNL Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter. You can also use those links and whatnots for social media to do show suggestions, like many before you have. Potentially, when it's my turn next week, I have another show suggestion. So, we really do listen to you. I don't know why that turned into like a weird slogan.
Gonna break out into song.
Let me look out to the side really quick. No, that's not working. All right. Well, hey, you're listening to us on some sort of podcast app. If you want, throw your finger at a number, 1 through 5 stars, whatever one that hits. That's how many we deserve. Thank you for listening. These outros are just getting weirder and weirder as the weeks go by.
Just keep going. Keep cooking.
We got two more. We got 2 more episodes in this season before we get to the first and lasties. So it's we'll see. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned.
Were you about to say what number of season this is, but you can't remember?
Yeah, 100%.
We've totally lost track.
Is it 7?
I think it might be 7.
I don't know. I have a list. I would confidently say it's 7. Okay, I just looked. It's 7. 2 more episodes in season 7, and after that, it's first and lasties. But that's it. Leave me alone, Jimmy. Stop picking on me. We'll see you listeners next week for another first and last. Goodbye.
Call you out.